In a quiet New Hampshire forest, someone left a secret. A blue metal barrel tipped on its side, almost hidden in the trees. Inside a woman and a child. No names. No missing person reports, no one looking for them. And for 15 years, no one knew there was more. Welcome to Last Words Lounge, where every whisper tells a deadly tale. This is the woman in the barrel. In 1985, a hunter was walking through Bear Brook State Park. It was autumn. The leaves were turning. The air was crisp and clear, perfect for a stroll. He wasn't strolling. He was looking for deer. But when he reached a wooded area near a clearing, he spotted something odd. A rusted 55-gallon barrel, not like the others, tipped on its side, almost hidden in the trees. He opened it. Inside were the remains of an adult woman and a young girl. They were both in the fetal position, hugging each other. Neither had a name tag. There were no identifying features, no clothing, no idea who they were. How long they'd been there, no one could say. The case went cold. For 15 years, the woods stayed quiet. Then in 2000, just 100 yards from the first barrel, another was found. Inside, 2 more young girls. Same condition, same position, same method. 4 victims, 1 adult, 3 children. Forensic experts said they were all placed there in the late 1970s or early 1980s. The woman and 2 of the girls were related, likely a mother and her daughters, but no one reported them missing. No one came looking. But over the years, one name kept surfacing. Bob Evans, a handyman, quiet, unassuming. He worked at trailer parks. He traveled often. He had lived with a woman in New Hampshire, Denise Bodan, who vanished in 1981. He told people she ran off, but her family never saw her again. In 2002, he was arrested in California using yet another name. DNA linked him to a child he claimed as his daughter. But she wasn't his. She was one of his victims' children, the only one he didn't kill. But still, he had a history of violence against women. In 1978, he assaulted a woman in a tavern. In 1983, he was convicted of spousal rape. He served time for burglary and theft. All that time, he changed his story, claiming his daughter was his sister. Then finally, in 2003, he confessed, admitting he killed 4 women. But he refused to reveal their names or where he buried them. Investigators searched the land he used to own. They found nothing. He was sentenced to 150 years in prison. But only 2 months later, he died of a heart attack. Only then did his full history begin to unravel. In 2017, investigators used genetic genealogy to uncover who Bob Evans really was. His real name was Terry Rasmussen. He had used aliases for decades, marrying under fake names, changing identities, and leaving people behind. He died in prison in 2010 and 2019. 3 of the Bear Brook victims were identified through DNA: Marilee Honeychurch and her daughters, Marie and Sarah McWatters. But the 4th child, believed to be Terry's own biological daughter, is still unidentified. 4 lives, sealed in barrels, left in the woods, a killer with many names and too many secrets. It took decades to find the truth. But some questions still remain. Who was the 4th girl? And how many more are still out there, unclaimed, unnamed, and unknown? This has been Last Words Lounge. Subscribe for more true stories, softly spoken, never forgotten.